Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Now the question we are going to solve is going to be really easy if you have watched this video. Yes, binary search. This is the way to go with this question. So what the question is about, let's get into that first. So basically we are given a 2D array, but I will be explaining to you this question using 1D array, and then we can implement the same logic to our 2D arrays. Okay. So basically we are given an array which is sorted in non-increasing order. Okay, non-increasing order, that is decreasing order, that means it is descending, and we need to find the total number of negative values here. For us it is 4. Now we have two ways to approach this. First is going to be our brute force, second is our binary search. Brute force in our case is going to take O of m cross n time complexity, because m is the size of our row and n is the size of our column. And if we are going through each value by checking whether it is negative or not, then we are accessing the whole 2D matrix, that is whole m cross n matrix, and that is going to take a lot of time. Instead, what we'll do is we'll use binary search. Now, how are we going to make use of binary search here? So let me do one thing. Let me clear all this and write it again. So 4, 2, minus 1, minus 3, minus 5, minus 8. Okay. So what are we going to do here is that if you are aware, right, this is start, this is end, and this is after using our formula, this is going to be our mid. So as we find our mid, and we'll check if this value at mid index, if it is negative, then what we'll do is we will store this index in some temporary variable. Okay, and we will move this end to mid minus 1. Okay, by doing so, why are we doing this is because after doing this, we will get the first position of a negative value. Okay. And why is that helpful for us? Because after this, what if you will see, eventually we will get index here. Okay, that is index will be equals to 2, and at the end what we'll do is we will return our length of array minus the index. That means our length is 6, index is 2, that is equals to 4. Okay, and we have found 1, 2, 3, 4 negative values. Okay, it's really that simple. Now let's jump into the code. So what do we need? First we need a result. Okay, next what are we going to do is we will iterate through our grid, iterate array by array, okay, using for each, and at each array we will find, okay, we will find a negative in each array. Okay, and we will store that value in our result. Okay, and at the end I will simply return this result. Now what this find negative function is, it is nothing but the binary search function. Okay, I have just given it a different name, so it will return int, okay, find negative. This is going to be an array. Okay, as the binary search is, we'll have 2 pointers. First is start, second is going to be end, that is going to be length minus 1. Okay, now we have a few base cases or corner cases, if you will say. Okay, first one is that all positive values. Okay, and second one is all negative values. In this case, we will have zero negative values, like zero negative elements in our array. In this case, however, the whole array is going to be negative, that is a dot length. Okay, so we need to take care of this as well. So what we'll do is we'll check if, okay, let's do it before even creating our variables. If a of start, okay, okay, I forgot to mention this. How are we going to check if it is all positive or all negative? We can't go like using for loop and check if all the values are positive or not. Okay, so for that, what we'll do is, if it is all positive, we will simply check the last value. If that is positive, that means all the values before that are going to be positive because they are greater than the last value. Okay, and if it is negative, that means we will check only the first value, because after that all the values are going to be negative. Okay, so if a of start, if that is less than 0, in that case all the values are negative, so we return a dot length h. Okay, if a of end, that is greater than or equal to 0, what we return? 0, because we do not have any negative values in our array. Okay, now after this, let's get back to our binary function, binary search. Okay, while start is less than or equal to end, okay, we'll find mid, that is equals to start plus end minus start by 2. If our element at middle index is negative, that means less than 0, then we have a couple of things to do. First thing is that we need to store this mid in some temporary index, right? So let me create that as well. Index equals to 0, and here index will become mid, and we need to move our end pointer to mid minus 1. If this case is not met, that means we have encountered a positive value. The start will become mid plus 1. Now after all this, we have found the index where we will find the first negative element. So what we'll do, return a dot length minus our index. Okay, so let me submit this. Okay, instead of start, I will do 0, and this will be a dot length minus 1. Okay, so let me submit this again. Okay, so it's really that simple. I hope you like this one, and do let me know if you have any other problems, queries, or suggestions for me to solve from any other platform. I'm sorry for all the disturbance and background noises that you have heard in this video. Okay, it's festive season, so I can't do anything about that. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, keep coding.